1 ball, 2 strikes, the pinch hitter Cave. Sewald to strike away. Here he comes. Cave, a fly ball to right field. Over is Carroll. He's got it. And the Arizona Diamondbacks are headed to the World Series. The Diamondbacks have won the National League pennant. And the Fall Classic will return to the desert for the first time in 22 years. The comeback Diamondbacks, the answer backs. 2 comeback wins in games 3 and 4, and down in this series they come back with 4 of the last 5, and Arizona will represent the National League in the World Series.
How about Brandon Pfaadt and what he did today? He started 2 games in this series. They won both of those games after a gem from Merrill Kelly yesterday. The bullpen, just impenetrable.
Holy Pfaadt.
Yeah. I mean, you look at a Game 6 and Game 7 to come back in this atmosphere where they have been dominant 6-0 this postseason. The Dbacks, only 1 home run in these 2 games back here in Philly. This pitching staff allowed. It was incredible. Congratulations, Arizona. And as you said, you want to talk about the parity of baseball right now. Rangers, Diamondbacks 2 years ago, they both lose 100 games, meeting in the Fall Classic.
Now, who are the difference makers here in this game tonight? Marte and Carroll. Carroll had an outstanding game, and this Philly offense shut down by this pitching staff of the Arizona Diamondbacks. 3 runs in 18 innings in games 6 and 7.
And the combination of Schwarber, Turner, and Harper in games 6 and 7, they go a combined 1 for 20. Schwarber had the double, 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position. The Arizona Diamondbacks shut down the Phillies' mighty offense. Corbin Carroll, fitting that he snares the last out. 3 hits, 2 RBIs in this game 7. And the likely rookie of the year, and these 23-year-olds that the Diamondbacks are built around, jumping on the back of a 33-year-old Paul Sewald, who closes the door.
Gurriel with a big series. How about Gabby Moreno? The world introduced to him in his game.
He showed you there, Thompson, the 3-headed monster of Thompson, Ginkel, and Sewald. You said it wrong with those 3-2. They're going to have to keep it right here, and they did.
I believe behind the 8 ball. I believe you're going backwards as opposed to going forward. I think the game is in a position now with the clock and with all the rules. You can say rules or not. It's in a place now where your philosophy has to be about how can we execute and score runs and stay in ball games and get our pitching to grow up, like Dan spoke about, but also have players that are not going to ever. You can't go in a slump if you're putting the ball in play. You can go in the slumps with homers. You can.
Look at Harper, Turner, and Castellanos. The last 2 games, a combined 0 for 23.
Yeah, you can't go in a slump when you're putting the ball in play and doing little things that we saw this Dbacks team do. And if you want to go back to August 11th, they was 57 and 59. So I don't think you thought after that they were going to get into the postseason. The chances were slim.
They nosedived for 3 weeks.
And look, those things happen in baseball. But if you have a team that believes that you can get momentum at a certain point and you can play to a standard that's going to allow you to be in this position as we seeing them, popping bottles and having beer all over everybody with goggles on, then
Facing rookie Corbin Carroll, facing Ranger Suarez and Carroll up the middle. Emmanuel Rivera scores. Carroll, he's safe with that single up. Thompson comes in to take out Suarez. Suarez, 4 2/3, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 6 Ks. Jeff Hoffman comes in to pitch, and we have a tie game at 2. Hoffman facing Gabriel Moreno, and Carroll takes off from first and steals second. At 23 years of age, Carroll is the second youngest player with 3 hits and 2 stolen bases in a postseason game. The other guy, that would be Ty Cobb. Yeah, pretty good. Moreno, Carroll comes home. Moreno gets caught, though, between first and second. He'll get tagged out, but a run would score. So you take that if you're the D-backs, right? And Arizona leads it 3-2. Bottom of the 7th, Arizona walks 2. Trey Turner comes to the plate. Kevin Ginkel gets Turner to fly out. Turner, very disappointed. He was 0 for 4 in this game 7. And the Phillies have 2 outs. Next batter, Bryce Harper. Harper has been in these big spots before, of course, but Ginkel doesn't care. Ginkel gets out of the inning. Harper, like Turner, 0 for 4 because he flies out there in Arizona, still up by the score 4-2. All right, bottom 9 now, same score, 4-2, 2 out. Paul Sewald, who's been fantastic, facing Jake Cave. Sewald gets Cave to fly out. And that'll do it. The D-backs punch their ticket to the World Series. Here's how the final out sounded.
Sewald, the 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Playable for Carroll. Near the line, Carroll under. He's got it. The Cinderella run continues. The Arizona Diamondbacks are going to the World Series.
Ketel Marte, the NLCS MVP, Arizona, their first World Series since 2001. Here's Corbin Carroll.
They fought us hard all series, and so to be able to finally put it away and run towards that dog pile, just hell of a feeling.
Our guys showed up today, fought, great pitching performance. Bullpen guys come in, shut it down. This place is impossible to win in. Let me tell you, I can't tell you how hard it is to win in this place. To come here, take 2, man, just what a great team effort.
For this organization that's had a lot of hardships over the past 36, 48 months, for us to be where we are right now, it was a good moment. And I allowed myself to go there. I try not to because it's a dangerous thought because you can be let down emotionally. But when it finally happened and I saw the fly ball go up, it was a pretty euphoric feeling.
By the way, Diamondbacks 65-1 odds to win the NL Pennant and the season, okay? Yeah, unbelievable. And they won just 84 games during the regular season, tied for the fewest of any playoff team. They're just the 3rd team ever to reach the World Series after winning no more than 84 games during the regular season. As for the Phillies, disappointed to say the least.